Todd, can you talk a little bit about the two quarterbacks first?
I thought they played well. I thought they were gritty. Had some adverse situations, but they hung in there tough and they played well. I understand the 2 interceptions. We don't like the turnovers. But I thought they fought and they played in some tough situations than last week, and I thought they handled it well.
Todd, are you concerned about the starting offensive line? I know your 2 starters are not in there, but from what you've seen thus far,
Like I said, we're missing 2 guys and we're nicked up right now, so we're mixing and matching. For the most part, a lot of them do a good job. We just got to get healthy.
Is it difficult to evaluate your quarterback when he doesn't get a lot of time back there?
No, that's the best time to evaluate him. It's easy to throw when you don't have any pressure and it's not adversity, but we want to find out what you have from a mental standpoint, from a physical standpoint, from an intelligence standpoint. So the best time to evaluate him right now is for him to be under duress.
what are your initial impressions about how Sam did under those situations?
I mean, I thought both of them played well. Like I said, I got to see the film and I'll go over the rest of it. But under the plays that I saw off the cuff, I don't want to make instant evaluated without watching the film. I thought they played tough and I thought they played gritty.
What should Sam have done differently on the interception?
Well, he really didn't have anywhere to run. It was 4th and 1. He had to get rid of it or he had to take the sack. So, you know, it wasn't open. There was 4 guys over there and there was guys around who couldn't really run. We put that one on our coaching staff and me as well, just for the play call. Should have been different and put them in a better situation. So, coaches, as coaches, we got to eat that one.
Todd, do you think he held on to the ball too long when he got sacked in the red zone?
No, because there wasn't anyone open.
Okay.
And he just tried to throw an interception rather than take the sack right there and keep the field goal, and there wasn't anybody open.
Any thought, because Sam only had the 3 series in the first half, to letting him go out again in the second half to start it?
No, he was going to play the first half and said he was going to play the second half.
What did you think of the blindside protection that Teddy got in the second half?
Well, I didn't see the blind side overall. He had some pressure. He had a lot of times where he didn't have pressure, and we protected the ball. So I'll look at the film and I'll judge and go from there.
How optimistic is it, or how optimistic do you feel when you see Teddy avoid some of the defensive players like he did? I mean, there were a couple of times there it seemed like guys had it dead to rights, and he was able to get around.
Fortunately for him and unfortunately for me, he wanted to get hit some, but I told him I have a neighborhood where he can go get hit quite a bit. He wanted to get hit, but he was smiling. He had a smile on his face. It was good to see him from a durability standpoint that way.
Did you hold your breath at all, though, when he took that one hit in the first quarter to his, or third quarter to his knee?
No, I didn't. He's a tough guy. I really didn't even think about it. I just don't like my quarterbacks hit, so I really didn't think about the injury.
Is the quarterback situation, the decision, cloudier than you thought it would be at this point?
Well, it's already been cloudy, so it's never changed. It's the same.
Yeah, but it seems like it's all 3 guys are probably running pretty close, neck and neck, it would appear.
It'll be a tough choice. We still got 2 more games to play, so we'll go from there.
Todd, how do you
backing off what Rich just asked? Would you hope to have more clarity at this point?
Not really, because I'm not like all 3 guys. I knew that.
Todd, how do you, when evaluating the quarterback position and who you want to be your starter, how much do you weigh the potential compared to what you might be getting in the present?
All depends on the film and what I see from a growth standpoint either way, and then you compare and you go from there as coaches. So I have a pretty good handle on that. I take my notes every day. Our coaches take our notes every day, and we talk about it amongst ourselves, and we have a pretty good idea where we are.
Todd, how do you think the first team defense fared? I mean, they tightened up, when they got close to the goal line, but it did seem like Washington was able to move the ball.
Well, we busted the coverage and we misfit a run, and the 2 balls got out of there. But the good thing is we were finding a red zone defense, and where we weren't very good in the first half and third down. They came back in the second half and played very well in third down. The good thing is we weren't giving up touchdowns. The bad thing is we let them down there.
In your quarterback decision, how important is it to factor in who gives you the best chance to win?
Well, that's the main factor. Everything's important. We're going to play the best guy. And we make those evaluations and we take our notes. I'm not going to sit here and evaluate them second by second every day in the public. I understand what's happening, and as a football coach, we understand where we are, and we're pleased with where we are.
Todd, I take it from
Here
your
comes more.
answer to Rich's question, you expect these guys to play in the 4th preseason game too? You said you have 2 games
We'll
left?
see. I got a 3rd one left, so
Yeah.
we'll see what happens in the 3rd one. Then I'll figure out who to play in the 4th one.
Have you guys?
Any injuries tonight, Todd?
Not to my knowledge. I know Clark went out. Got to see what it was. I know the leg injury, so see what it was, seriousness of it.
Was there any thought, Todd, to playing Marcus today at all?
Would you guys add a fourth quarterback? I know, again, you have to get to the third preseason game, but would there be a point where you'd have to add a fourth quarterback if he wanted to play in the fourth game? Like for him to understand the offense enough to play there?
Why would I play in the fourth game?
Just if you wanted to sit Josh and Teddy and to not get a lot of coaches usually rest their starters there in that fourth
And
preseason
then
game.
we'll hand the ball off if we need to. So I need to have a fourth quarterback, but there are battles going on to get an extra guy to get off an extra guy. I can't do it.
Todd, what exactly happened to Igelana?
He injured his shoulder and his collarbone.
What's Cannon's injury?
His leg is sore. He should be back next week.
All right, good, thank you.
Thanks,
We'll
Todd.
have Teddy briefly